Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Dr. Chitra. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on my Instagram. In this video, let's discuss is Btr enough for FMGE. The exact answer is not a simple yes or no. In this video, I'll tell you exactly who can heavily rely on Btr and who cannot, and the mistakes that will cost you multiple attempts. So, before discussing whether BTR is actually enough, let's first understand what BTR is. BTR was designed as a rapid revision resource. Its primary goal is not to teach every topic from scratch. Instead, it focuses on consolidating all the information, exam relevant topics, and frequently tested areas in the format where we can revise very quickly. And that's how it became so popular. BTR is an excellent revision tool, but replacing revision material with exam preparation is not a good idea. Like NEET, PG, FMG, all these exams have 19 subjects, and the syllabus is massive. Many students many students are balancing so many things along with the exam preparation, and when someone finds a resource which consolidates all the information, it of course becomes attractive to them. That is where BTR shines. It helps students revise quicker and repeatedly. It helps them identify all the important topics, and in the final weeks just before the exam, it is like a powerful tool. But that is where many students also make mistake. They start believing that revision material can replace their exam preparation, and if I complete BTR properly, I can clear FMG. Unfortunately, FMG doesn't work that way. It is not just a memory test. Yes, there are direct factual questions, there are one liners, but there are also conceptual questions, integrated questions, application based questions, clinical scenarios. To answer all this correctly, you need conceptual understanding. Let's take an example. Suppose you are asked to solve a clinical pharmacology question, and you have only memorized a few high yielding facts and not understanding the mechanism of action, adverse effects, and clinical applications. You may struggle when the examiner puts the question in an unfamiliar way. The same thing happens with surgery, pathology, medicine also. Revision material is useful when there is something to revise. If your foundation itself is weak, rapid revision becomes rapid confusion. Now, this doesn't mean that BTR is not useful, something like that. It's absolutely not. In fact, BTR can be one of the most important and valuable resource in your FMG journey if you use it correctly. I feel like there are three group of students who will benefit most from the BTR. First is the one who have completed main notes at least once. Second is who have done a significant number of MCQs. Third is the one who understands the basic concepts and need multiple revisions. For these students, BTR acts like a weapon. Instead of spending 10 hours revising a subject, they can revise it in much shorter time. And getting lost in excessive details, they can focus only on the areas that are most likely to be tested, and instead of forgetting the important facts, they can repeatedly reinforce them. This is the ideal way to use BTR. Now let's discuss the group of students for whom BTR alone is not enough. If you are a student who has not yet completed the first reading of major subjects, and if your concepts are weak, and if you struggle solving conceptual questions, and you totally relying only upon memorization, then depending only on BTR can be risky. Imagine trying to build the roof of the house before constructing the foundation. No matter how beautifully the roof looks, the structure will not be stable. Similarly, revision resources are built on concepts. Without concepts, the revision has limited value. Another mistake is watching videos passively. They watch hours of content and solve few MCQs, and they wonder why my scores are not improving. The truth is that FMG preparation is not just about consuming lot of information. It is that applying your information, and application comes through solving lot of questions, Q banks, PYQs, subject wise test, and grant tests. The more questions you solve, the more comfortable you become with the examiner style. So, if you are asking me whether BTR alone is enough for well prepared students, using it as a revision tool, it can be incredibly effective, but using it as the only resource is generally not preferred or recommended. So, I would recommend a balanced approach, like start building your concepts, solve MCQs, PYQs, take regular tests, review your mistakes, then use BTR for repeated revisions. This combination gives you the best chance of success. Concept build understanding, questions build application, and when you give frequent test, it will build your confidence. And when you study BTR repeatedly, it will give you retention. Together, it becomes a complete preparation strategy. A student who revises consistently and solve MCQs or questions regularly, analyzes mistakes honestly, and stay disciplined for months will always outperform than the student who jumps from one resource to another. So stop worrying about finding the perfect source. Instead, focus on the sources you already have and use BTR for what it was designed to do. So yeah, that's the real strength of BTR. If you find this video helpful, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Follow for more NEET PG and FMG content.